a reader of many things. But please, yes, indulge me there for a minute.
Just a quick fact, we do have the number of registered voters in that particular constituency. About 84,625 registered voters are expected to make their choice for Member of Parliament representative in Rongai constituency. Prof, now I'll hand it over to you.
Yeah, I think there has been one election where, you know, we are so sensitive, you know, your walking style, your color, your facial expressions and so on may actually, you know, tell a lot. And that's as it should be. It actually gets to be very, very competitive.
And hoping he's voting for himself there.
Exactly.
Yes. Casting his ballot there for himself, hopefully. We don't know because it's a secret ballot.
Yeah.
The cameras are there, and, you know, he is going to, you know, cast his ballot, you know, makes some sort of a speech there.
But I'm really curious.
You know,
right.
You know, hope, you know, and as speaking there, Abdul Swamad on the other side is the governor candidate for Azimio in Mombasa. He's going to do his rituals, going to do the same. He's going to walk in, he's going to, you know, be identified. Then he's going to
receive
his
ballot,
and then do that, right?
Mark it. So those are the two elections.
Yes.
But those are the candidates as well in those two various elections making their way.
You have to project confidence.
You've seen Raymond Moi has already cast his ballot there. On the other hand, the outgoing Vita Member of Parliament, now a candidate for the governor's position in Mombasa, making his way, I believe that's the Vita Primary School, about to cast his ballot as well, together with a host of supporters and also perhaps believe his family members. And you can see a lot of people there accompanying that candidate to that polling station. Well, also very just interestingly in Rongai, you know, it's quite, you know, watched closely, given that Raymond, by the way, is the last of, you know, Moi's son still on the ballot in the 2022 general election after his younger brother Gideon Moi lost his Baringo County senatorial seat to William Cheptumo of UDA.
Okay, Raymond Moi there is approaching the screens. Just hopefully he's going to speak. We'll take you right there.
Let's cross over and listen in.
Okay. Asanteni, thank you for coming. Yeah. Ngojeni basi.
Okay, Mhesh, how are you feeling?
I'm fine. It's good to be able to vote, to exercise our constitutional right. And you know, before we went for this exercise, I really wanted to emphasize to IBC that the jukumu ni lao, so that we can have an election that is free and fair. It does not depend on me, you know, and it doesn't depend on my competitors. It depends on IBC to be able to conduct a free and fair election. And I hope it will be like that. You know, you hear a lot of things. You hear that ballot boxes has been stuffed. You hear that, and I think this issue where elected members are all over Rongai, and they are mobilizers, and they are, I don't know, they call them ward agents and so forth. I think it is not fair because the playing field is not level. They are out there to attempt to intimidate voters from Rongai in order that their parties may take the day. But I believe at the end of the day, I'm the winner. I believe Raymond will prevail today, because not because of my name or anything, but because of my work, what I have done for the people of Rongai.
Are you satisfied with the IEBC preparations? Because the last time you were very angry.
I was very upset with the IEBC. I'm still upset with the IEBC because you really don't know what's going to happen. You know, you have all these people running all over the places. Wanapea pesa kwa raia.
Can you validate those accusations?
They're here. They're here, and why are they here? You know, this is supposed to be a day when people come in. If they start trickling in from 6 o'clock until 5 o'clock, why should they be accosted maybe 400-500 meters from their polling station? Why should they be talked to? People have made their minds, and they're going to decide to make their minds who to vote for. So I don't, and in any case, they're breaking the law because campaign period is over.
Are you alleging that your opponents are waylaying?
They are still campaigning. They're still campaigning. Because you're not supposed to campaign, I believe, 48 hours before we vote. So why are they running around? Why are they still talking to voters? You know? So the onus is still on IBC. They still are not really conducting these elections in a free and fair manner.
Will you be satisfied with the outcome, and will you maybe concede if you lose?
I think we'll wait until we see the results.
Okay, the low voter turnout, what is your clarion call given that it's 2 hours 30 minutes after the polls opened at 6 a.m.?
Yeah, and that is why I believe I came today in order to be able to encourage voters to come out and vote. And I believe we've still got a lot of time until 5 o'clock. So we can't, this is still too early to be able to say that it is going to be a low voter turnout. But I believe it's going to be okay. I believe it's going to be all right. Not personally, not me, but I feel the people are being intimidated. You know, when they hear a governor is here, a senator is here, and they're campaigning for the other party, they feel intimidated. Why should they bring all these people? There were about 54 of them, you know, in Rongai, against one person, one individual, one person, 54 elected members of whether it's Senate or National Assembly, you know. So it is that aspect of intimidation that I am concerned about. Yeah.
Have you formally made your concerns to IBC?
We did. We wrote a letter to IBC and we were called to Kambiamoto, and I think it was made clear to us that they will not be agents. But now they are running around and they have got IBC badges. So you begin to wonder, how did they get these badges? They can access polling stations and yet they are not agents. And we are not. We were told that there would be only 2 policemen in a polling station. You're supposed to, every candidate should have 2 agents, you know. But now they have all these extra people running around with IBC badges and they can access. I think Wangari Maathai was at Sasimua. How did she get a badge? You know, she's not an agent.
Martha Wangari, that
Yeah, Martha Wangari.
the MP for Gilgil.
Gilgil.
Martha Wangari is in studio currently, Citizen TV.
Lakini tuliambiwa ameingia Sasimua. So all these people, why do they have badges, IBC badges? This is my question.
So your problem is with the elected leaders who are
Elected leaders and IBC, why give them badges? Why issue them with IBC badges? And we were told you're only supposed to have 2 agents per polling station and there will be 2 policemen and that is it. And they said nobody should be within 400 meters of a polling station. Why are they all over the polling station now? Yeah? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Linda, that
Well,
is
some
the
indeed,
incumbent
this
member
is
of
the
parliament.
situation.
So that is the Rongai incumbent member of parliament, Raymond Moi, expressing his displeasure with the current arrangement here. He's very concerned, claiming that his opponents are waylaying the voters as they go into the voting stations. And earlier on, we also showed you clips of what happened at Kiamunyi Secondary School, and that polling station has about 4,000 registered voters who are expected to turn up there, but the MP-elect for Nakuru East, David Gekaria, went there. But what happened is that when people saw him, they said that he should leave that area, and they should be allowed to exercise their constitutional right, and that is to vote. It's quite an interesting development here in Rongai, also with the allegations by the member of parliament saying that he feels that the other side, his main contender from the UDA party, Paul Chebor, is rather using the other elected leaders from the UDA party to kind of intimidate the voters. Those are quite indictful or quite serious allegations that he has leveled against the IEBC and his main contender. But we are moving on towards Lower Solai, where we do expect any time now from around 11, the UDA candidate Paul Chebor will be aged. It was moved to Kabarak, where the university area and the primary schools therein are also gazetted polling stations. But we will be keeping you posted as the day develops.
Well, Bridget Ngana there reporting for us from